So I am at an interesting little spot. This place is, there's a sign that says, this property is protected by video surveillance. No dumping violators will be prosecuted. It's a little trailhead, so I don't think there's actually really any cameras. I think it's just a turn. So anyways, this is Webster, Massachusetts, and School Street is up that way, and then Perryville Road, I think it's called, it comes off of School Street in downtown Webster. It runs alongside the train tracks. There used to be an abandoned building over there. In fact, I think you can still see, let me lift you up, and I think you'll be able to see the rubble and the foundation. Yeah, but this trailhead here doesn't get used. I mean, I guess it gets used, but if you look at this trailhead sign, it's just a graffiti board. There's no information like rules and stuff, which most trailheads in this area will have. Now, I don't have what's it called, for background noise cancellation activated. I apologize, I'm still getting used to the mic that I'm using. But when you come down here, you get followed all the way down. It runs alongside the tracks for quite a ways, you know, and it's kind of like this kind of stuff. But what I like about this area is there's a cool little spot. Oh yeah, and as you can see, there's that man-made waterfall thing. But here's something that's really cool. I just got to remember how to get there. I think we could have gone that way, but I believe there's a trail that, yeah, here we go. There's a trail that just goes right to it. But there's this bridge, and you can hang out under the bridge, and it's really cool. But yeah, let's go down there and check it out. Yeah, see, and you go down to the water. This is Webster, Massachusetts. It's definitely not the type of place that you don't want to go swimming in this at all. Maybe put in a kayak or something, but I don't know how it looks further up. But as you can see, here we are underneath the bridge. Hopefully you can hear me pretty well, even though I don't have noise cancellation on. You might only be able to hear that waterfall. I hope not. I hope you get good quality. But yeah, people have put all kinds of like graffiti even up in the areas. Oh, look at the size. Is that a spider? No. Oh, look at that little millipede thing though. Yeah. All kinds of graffiti. Let me give you a little tour of it. Okay. And all down in here, there's the other side that you can get to. Obviously, just get on the road, go to the other side of the bridge and come down. And the graffiti changes quite a bit. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's an old Wu-Tang logo over there. Yeah, and there's trails that go down that way. The water here isn't clean. Webster is weird. There's some areas that are really nice, wooded and clean, but it is an older town. It's a working class town. There's a lot of opiate addiction in this town. You know, so that's how you have areas that look nice, but also have a blend of that urbanness. But that's how a lot of New England towns are, though. I mean, New England, like, you go to other parts of, the country, and if you go to a city, it's a city. Here, you do have Boston, Worcester, Springfield, things like that. But a lot of cities in Massachusetts, they're wooded areas. They just have a high population, you know, not necessarily skyscrapers. But this is like your typical New England fall day in a typical New England town. You just got this nice little river with a waterfall. You got the trees and the leaves that have fallen off. It's a nice crisp, like 34 degrees, 35. Not quite cold enough to really see your breath or anything, you know? And then like little hangout spots like this. Now in the 90s, areas like this were amazing. You know, when we were growing up without smartphones, without the internet, you know, we were outside most of the time. And in the fall, you know, you got a couple of the, you know, group of friends, you know, they go to a place like this to smoke a bowl or a couple joints, drink at night, you know. That's kind of what we did in New England. And now you got places like this, but it doesn't have the same magic that places like this did when I was growing up, you know. But yeah, I figured I'd show you guys that. Yeah, some more graffiti. There we go. I guess that'll do it for now. Yeah, so this is a trailhead that's in Webster, Massachusetts, on Perryville Road, I believe it's called, just off of School Street. And when you're on School Street and you make a right on Perryville Road, you just follow it down to the train tracks, and right before you get to the bridge is the parking area. It's a nice spot, you know. I've actually cooked. I've brought my camping stove down there before, and I've cooked under there. But yeah, there it is. Webster, Massachusetts, an old trailhead that obviously is a local hangout spot for high schoolers and ne'er-do-wells or something. But yeah, maybe one of these days I'll take you guys on a trek down the train tracks. I like going down train tracks. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for now, and I'll see you on the next one.